is up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome back to the Scott Report, because I'm back. Well, kinda. As you guys know, or may not know if you're just running into this video, I'm taking a little bit of a break or a hiatus for the summer season. But as you can see, things are looking a little bit different. For one, I got something more than Yu Yu Hakusho in the back. Now I actually have Ruby. Things are beginning to come together, and as I build and build more and more, it's gonna look really great back there. I cannot wait. Just everything's gonna build along. You're gonna see this area evolve as the year goes through. But man, it's just that this summer season has been so solid that I just couldn't go completely silent. I had to stop through just to let you guys know what I've been up to as far as what I'm watching for the summer season and things that I enjoy, and just to touch base to let the subscribers know that I'm still here. I miss you guys, and I just wanted to drop a really quick video. Who knows how quick it's gonna be, because I'm just gonna talk about everything that I like for the summer. So first and foremost, let's talk about Welcome to the Ballroom. Oh man, Welcome to the Ballroom. That was, I knew I was gonna like it, but I did not think I was gonna enjoy it that much. That first episode was great, and we're going into episode 2. I cannot wait to see it. And with this series, with our main character, you know, Tadara, man, it's just this series, it kind of hit me on a personal level, because we see his dedication to actually wanting to learn how the ballroom, and how he stayed in the arena, well, in the gym all night, practicing that one move, practicing the basics. This series, Welcome to the Ballroom, hit me on a personal level. What I mean by that, it reminds me of my days when I was in martial arts. And when I started taking, you know, professional classes, and I started seeing people competing and fighting for trophies, money, and things like that, it really hit me that this could be something big. This could be something serious, and if you really put your heart into it, you can be the best, and you have to train and work very hard to do that. And martial arts is something that it helped me come along. I can honestly say that martial arts is the reason why I'm sitting in front of you guys doing a Scout Report right now, because it helped me open up in my shell. I've always been kind of a quiet person, and when you see these reviews, I'm very outgoing, I'm very hype, I'm very excited. Even though, you know, like in work life and stuff, you know, I keep to myself, I'm quiet. But it was when I got into the martial arts that I become more comfortable with, you know, public speaking and things like that, and performing in front of crowds, performing in big groups of people, doing presentations and things like that. And as I got better and better, the stakes got higher and higher. It made me more confident of a person. And I know it feels like it's getting off track, but this is what Welcome to the Ballroom reminds me of, because we see this main character who I can tell he's gonna go through the motions of getting more confident, more sure of himself as he gets better and better in ballroom. So just off of that principle, I know I'm going to enjoy this series very much, and I cannot wait for the second season. You know, I really don't want to make this comparison, because I was kind of laughing at people who did, but it really does look like Haikyuu. It looks like Haikyuu, and it's a ballroom, and it's done by Production IG, but it's so hard not to compare some of the characters to some of the people that we saw in Haikyuu. That first episode was phenomenal. I cannot wait for episode 2. Also, what else I'm watching right now is something that caught me by surprise. It was one of those series that you like, you know, like I'm gonna check it out, but I don't know how far I'm gonna get into it, and that is Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is probably the sleeper of the summer season, because you see it, you saw like these little kids, you think it's kind of like a little kid story, and then within the first 4 minutes, you see somebody straight up get wrecked. You see this kid bust his head, blood's coming down, something's actually trying to eat the kid, and it got dark really quick. And I know that's not going to be the end of this series as far as how dark it's going to get, because these kids, they're miners, they're mining down to this hole that we don't know how it got there yet. But we found out that all these kids are orphans because all their parents died trying to go lower and lower into this abyss. It caught me off guard. I mean, I didn't expect it to have this type of darkness and this type of tone just by the first episode. So just by that, I am completely drawn in. You got this kid who's a robot, straight up got the Mega Buster arm, who has like a memory, and seeing how dark this thing is, I kind of got a feeling that this kid is probably like a cyborg who got like disfigured or something, and maybe they like replace his body with these robot parts. I don't know. It's only the first episode, so it's so far that we can go into it, but I cannot wait to get back to it. Something else that I'm really enjoying is Kakegururi. Oh man, this was something that I was very excited for because I love psychological. And now you're gonna give me a psychological anime about gambling. And our main character, Yumiko Jabami, there's been some translation errors. I'm pretty sure it is Jabami. Man, she is crazy. I mean, she just straight up talk people out of their game. She is a hustler, and that's gonna be the point of the series. And that first episode was so captivating. Oh my god, it's like serious things like this I usually like to watch on Sunday nights, you know, after I'm done with my work or chilling around the house or anything for the day. It's the type of thing I like to watch, seinen type of series when I sit back and rewind for the day, because the serious tone of it and the way it just brings you down and immerses you into this world that you usually don't see, because, you know, usually things in high school are about kids being all happy-go-lucky and things like that. This is something completely different. These people, these compulsive gamblers, are gambling, and the stakes are to the point where you straight up have to be dogs and slaves to people. People are losing money. We seen in the intro somebody got a damn gun, so we're gonna get Russian roulette at some point. It's like, wow, it just completely blew my mind. We got one of the most captivating characters of the summer with Jabami. One thing that I'm worried about with the series though is that it might go down the path where it could be a little bit too predictable, because we've seen in 2 episodes straight that she will feel the player out, and once she loses, she talks to them. She uses this gambling addiction against them. She uses that against them to get another game. And then that's when she throws all the cards on the table and say, aha, I fucked you the whole time. And just the faces in this series, just the rape faces, the orgasm faces, just the, I mean, oh man, this is gonna be a fun series. And I know this is only the beginning. I just hope that Jabami doesn't win every episode the same way. I want to see some depth. I want to see her struggle. I'm a little bit willing to accept that she's probably not going to lose, especially with us only having 12 episodes, I think. And unfortunately, this series is picked up by Netflix. So this is taking us back to the dark ages with this and another series I'm going to talk about. As far as you have to depend on fan subs, you gotta sit there and look at sites over and over. You gotta download the episode, because Netflix likes to be jackasses and actually hold on to things until they're over. And man, it's like I haven't had to actively look for a fan dub, well, probably since 7 Deadly Sins. I know it was a couple of things last season too, you know, like with recreators and Rage of Bahamut and things like that. But I'm talking about straight up not knowing when the episode is gonna come out. It might be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The translations might be good. You might have to wait later and get a better one. And that's really, it's not hurting things, because I like to watch this series late anyway. But Netflix has put a hold on that, and Fate Apocrypha. I'm gonna butcher that name every time. Apocrypha. Fate Apocrypha. You know what the hell I'm saying. Anyway, the new series in the Fate Stay Night, the Nanoverse. And throw anything that you remember out the window, because this series is an alternate timeline. So this takes place even before Fate Zero. Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night didn't happen because the Holy Grail was apprehended. And this time it is going to be so hype, because now not only do you have the Holy Grail War, you got a team Holy Grail War with a red and a black side, 7 people on each side. And then when those 7 are done fighting each other, whoever's left on the team is going to have to fight each other for the Grail. Come on, man, that is going to be hyping. We're seeing so many people. We got a new Saber in the house. Mordred, who's like one of the Knights of the Camelot lore, as the Red Saber, just more brash, more confident, more arrogant than one of my best waifus of all Saber. And I'm liking Red Saber more than original. I can't lie. I really am. So her master is a beast as well. I mean, you got freaking Dracula in this one. You got Frankenstein, Jack the Ripper, who's a damn lolly. Jeanne d'Arc, who we have been getting a lot of Jeanne d'Arc as of late. We got her in Rage of Bahamut right now, and now we have her in Fate Apocrypha, and it seems like she's gonna be like the main character. You know, even though Fate was about Shiro, you know, Saber was in her own right the main character as well. I think that's what we're gonna face with Jeanne d'Arc, coming in as a class called Ruler. And I have been playing Fate Grand Order, and almost anybody that I encountered in that game is showing up in this series, so I'm hyped for that as well. We're only 2 episodes in. We haven't really got that much action yet because we've been building up to all the teams, but now, oh man, the battle is about to begin. I cannot wait. And Shiro Kotomine? Really? Come on, we know Kotomine is a fucking scumbag, and now you're gonna combine him with Shiro. I'm really interested in seeing where that's going. I'm really interested in seeing his master. Again, Fate Apocrypha is picked up by Netflix, and they're not gonna show it till November because this is a 2-court series. So they're not gonna show it till it's completely done. I cannot wait that long. Translations usually come out like Sunday afternoonish, but they're not the best, and you have to watch it in 360p quality. Like, really, I haven't had to watch anime in that quality, and I don't know how long. But with Amazon Strike picking up everything and Netflix picking up everything, fuck it, pirate away. That's the only way we're gonna see this quality anime, because I don't know what Crunchyroll is doing. They've completely fucking dropped the ball. I don't think they have anything that I'm actively watching right now, because it's things like Touken Ranbu. I like Touken Ranbu, but it's not something I want to watch every week. And it's like we have a whole bunch of series that are just like Touken Ranbu. We have Touken Ranbu, we have Sayuki Reload Blast, and we have Chronos, I believe it's called Chrono something. All three of those shows are pretty much the same thing, and I'm not watching all three. And I might put them on the backlog and watch it later, but man, as far as what I'm excited for, the things that I'm definitely watching this season again is Fate Apocrypha, Made in Abyss, Welcome to the Ballroom, and Kakegurui. Those 4 are the standout. Now, we do have something coming from Stan Lee called The Reflection. It's actually Stan Lee working with Studio Dean on a superhero anime. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait to check that out. Of course, we have, you know, Boku no Hero Academia still going on. We have Rage of Bahamut still going on. And we have Recreator still going on. Even though it's been kind of on a decline, but I think it's just building up for the second half. But man, this summer season's been going in, because these are things that I know I'm gonna watch for sure. This haven't even gotten to the things that I have been watching passively, or things that I'm looking forward to watching, or maybe when it's over, like that show about the fastest, is it called The Fastest Answer or something? I'm sorry guys, like I've been kind of out of the loop because I've been getting everything back together. But yeah, it comes on Netflix, and it's a quiz show. That's pretty cool. I've been checking that out. And it's something I want to check out today called Gamers. Now, you usually don't watch like the school comedy type of things, but I give everything a shot as I try to broaden my horizons. You know, there's also that one anime that's going on right now called, what is it, like about the Afterlife Restaurant or something? I'm really bad on these, guys, forgive me. I've been out of the loop for about 2 weeks as far as anime. I've just been watching things I've been actively looking forward to, so a lot of other things are falling to the wayside. I'll get it together. As far as how things are going to go on the channel right now, I'm going to be dropping a video at least once a week for the summer season, just kind of like how this is right now, just letting you guys know what I've been watching, what I've been up to. I really do want to get back on the mangas, maybe start back reviewing Promised Neverland. It won't be this week, maybe Boku no Hero as well, but I will be dropping a video at least once a week, and if things pick up faster than that, then hey, we'll be back in full swing. But as far as a complete full schedule where I'm covering something almost every day or multiple times a week, that probably won't be until the fall, because I just want to take some time to kick back, chill. You know, I was a little bit burnt out with work and trying to do reviews and things like that as well, so I'm gonna just take it a little easy, just enjoy things. I hope you guys are beginning to like the new scenery. Like I said, as the year goes along, you're gonna see more and more back here. I mean, we already got more than one poster now, so that's already a step, so that's gonna be good. But I'm looking forward to actually, like, you know, getting a display with you know, like my gun plaza, my Gundam models, and the figures that I have and things like that. Get my game case going. And you know, I thought I had more room than I did, but once I started putting in the game systems, it was like, wow, well, at least I still got an area for Scout Report. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, guys. I know if I cut this camera on after this hiatus, I was gonna keep going and going, but it feels good to sit down and talk to you guys once again. Thank you guys very much. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead and drop a like, and if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's usually not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel, but as of right now, expect something at least once a week, more along the lines of what I'm hyped for, what I like, maybe just what's going on with me. It would be something. I just don't know what I want to do yet, but I just couldn't sit and go an entire summer without talking to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Let me know what you guys are watching. Let me know what you're hyped for. If it's something that you think I should be watching. Oh yeah, Altair. I am watching Altair. That's like on some Magi Joker game, like Arslan type vibes right there. I watched the first episode, but I gotta watch it again because I really didn't indulge in it too much because I was falling asleep. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys are watching. Let me know what you're hyped for. I know we're all hyped for that Fate. and I'll get with you guys later. So as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me, and I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.